You wouldn't choose me as a black woman to date, but I'm good enough to help you get your life together for this girl. I feel like I could have accomplished so much more if I hadn't have had kids so early. I'll be seeing my friends in relationships, getting engaged, getting married, and I'm like, ooh, I'm nowhere near. I want your touch on me. I want your touch on me, baby. I crave intimacy. Want your love all over me. What's up? I am back with another sit down talk through video, and one of my favorite shows of all time is Insecure. One of my favorite people in the entertainment industry right now is Issa Let. She just put on for the city, and like, I love her come up story. I love her entrepreneurship, and she's just a boss black woman. Like, I love her. I love her energy. I love how relatable she is. I used to work for her, fun fact. She is so down to earth, so nice. Like, she makes everybody in the room, from the smallest status to the highest status, feel like, you know, even playing field. Like, she makes sure that she acknowledges everybody in the room. She is goated. Insecure is on Netflix, and if you haven't started rewatching it yet, what are you doing? I've been seeing all the girls on TikTok popping in with their unpopular opinions, with their takes on the series. Now that it's, you know, been a few years, we've matured, we see things from different angles, and I've just seen everybody like having their own discourse about, you know, their opinions for the show. I just want to come with a different take, a different perspective. I'm gonna keep my opinions till the end. I would like to explore some of the themes of that show that just don't get talked about enough. There's so much nuance, and I just feel like it gets overlooked by like the love triangles and, you know, the bad decisions and all of that. So I just want to talk about some of the themes in the show. The first theme I want to explore was one episode where Molly was like struggling trying to carry something heavy like out of a store, and she was by herself, and she looks over to the side and sees a woman of another race like with a black man who's helping the woman like carry the same heavy item out of the store. But you can see the disappointment in Molly's face. It's like, damn, like, I'm sitting here as a black woman by myself struggling trying to carry this load, and here this black man is with a woman of another race like making her life easier for her, helping her, like, and it just hits so hard, especially growing up in LA. Like, niggas love women of other races. When you're in LA, you're gonna see a large majority of black men with like Latina women or like white women.
I never thought I'd end up with someone who wasn't black, you know?
Totally. Me and Jamal are always talking about how we're not each other's types, but I don't know, it works.
Girl, Jamal is frontin'. Niggas love Asians and Latinas and Indians and white chicks and mixed chicks. But you know what? If they are not checking for me, I ain't checking for them.
And it's sad. Like, it really does make me sad a lot of the times, but I don't want to yuck nobody's yum. Like, if you like it, I love it, have at it. Like, if that's what you like, that's what you like. It's this guy that I know. He has a Latina girlfriend. He acts like he loves this girl on social media. He posts her all the time, like posting pictures of her, posting pictures with her, all under her comments. Like, they're in a full committed relationship, and he's loud about his relationship. But like, when he needs help with something, I noticed that he asks me, and it's just like, why me as a black woman? Like, why am I good enough to help you do something, but your Latina girlfriend is who you like want to give your love to? And it's not like, oh, I want your man, but I just think it's so weird. Like, for example, his girlfriend went to college just like I went to college. So he had reached out to me. He was like, hey, Trenyce, can you help me improve my resume? Can you help me improve my LinkedIn page. Like, I really want to get recruiters to reach out to me, but I need help structuring my resume and wording my resume. And I'm just like, why are you asking me to do that? You literally have a girlfriend. Like, I wouldn't want my man asking no other woman to help him do something that I can help him with. And it's just like, you wouldn't choose me as a black woman to date, but I'm good enough to help you get your life together for this girl. That's the type of stuff that we deal with in this city.
Diane got engaged.
To her black boyfriend?
Yes.
Damn. They wife others up with a quickness.
Right? And they don't even have to be that cute.
If you are a black woman in LA, you see it. I do not care. You see it. Yes, there are a lot of men who date black women still, and I love that. Like, we love black love. But if you go outside, you gonna see some men with some women that don't look like them. And that's fine. Like, if that's what y'all like, that's what y'all like. But as a black woman, it is kind of disheartening. Like, dang, our men really not showing up for us. And I've seen a lot of black men out here be like, oh, Latina women are more submissive. Like, they listen more. Like, we don't have to deal with their attitudes and all of this stuff. Like, they're just enamored by black culture. They're enamored by black men. Like, you just see it. Growing up, you see it. Going outside, you see it. And it's just like, that is so real. I love that they touched on that. And even the same guy that asked me about helping him with his resume, like, I be cooking, okay? I be in that kitchen whipping it up, Chef Niece, period. I be in there throwing down. And of course, I'm gonna post my food. I don't care, you know, because it look good. So, of course, I'm gonna post my food. Every time I post my plate, every time, it never fails. He be in my DMs like, oh, I want some. Can I come get a plate? Your girlfriend can't make you no tacos, no birria, no burritos, no enchiladas. And that's no shade to the Mexicans, because y'all food do be bussin', like, period. But it's like, why are you asking black women to cater to you? Like, why are you asking me to serve you, to help you improve your life, but you want to go settle down with a woman of another race and like lift her up? And that's no hate or shade towards her at all. Like, but I just think that is so weird. Y'all want black women to come through for y'all, but y'all don't come through for us. That's all I took from that. And I felt that too. Like, when she was literally trying so hard to carry it, it's like, black women have so much weight to carry, and y'all go run to women of other races, you know, and help them lift their loads rather than us. And so that was just one of the themes that really, really stuck out to me. Even when the girls had that scene with Lawrence, when they were having that threesome scene, and it was them two white girls. I don't know if they were white or Asian, but he met some girls of other races at the grocery store. They ended up going back home and having that threesome. And when he couldn't get it back up for a round 2, they were like, Jamal can get it up for round 2. Jaquan, he can go multiple rounds. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, basically, like, they've had done this so many times with so many other black guys. Like, they make a fetish out of black men. And like, you know what the stereotype is, like, it's bigger when it's black. And they're like, oh, well, he could do this, he could do that. They were like, oh, let's call Jadarius up. He can do it. He can give us another round. And it's just like, it's trendy for women of other races to have black men. It's cool because the Kardashians are doing it. It's a good look. And it's like, oh, I want my mixed kids. Like, kids look better when they're mixed or whatever. And it's just wild to me. Like, I just don't like that. And it's so prevalent out here in LA. It is so prevalent. Like, a lot of dudes that I know have mixed kids, my dad included. And it's just like, no shade, but I want my man to have 4 black grandparents, period. That's just what I want. As a black woman, if we want to talk about the title insecure, like, that really can make black women insecure. Just seeing black men love and honor and respect and show up for and help women of other races while we just fiending for ourselves. The next theme I saw that I feel like nobody is talking about in Insecure is comparison. oh my god, the comparison, especially among the friend groups in that show, is so loud. Like, it was a scene where they had just finished that race. They were doing like a 10K or something, and they had all met up with Kelly at the end. They were all basically like giving their updates on what they were doing, but everybody had something going for them, new and exciting, except for Issa. And so they were kind of just looking at her like, okay, like, what's going on with you? And she like hurried up and tried to say something like, oh, I'm moving. And they were like, oh, like, okay, good for you. Like, they kind of knew she didn't really have nothing going on for herself.
Look at Kelly. Look at you getting fit. Look at Molly taking interviews. Look at Issa.
Look at, no, you told me before, almost there, tip of the tongue.
That's so real. Like, not having any announcements is crazy. Like, especially when you feel your friends advancing and moving forward and, like, you know, accomplishing goals that you want to accomplish one day, and they're just moving on up and you still at the same level. Like, felt Issa, felt, like, period. I feel like she just hits the nail on the head with the whole insecure thing. Like, yes, that will really make somebody insecure. I see that. Like, I relate to that. This is how I have to look at comparison. I heard a pastor say this recently. Like, you don't want to covet anybody else's, like, path or anointing, because you don't know the hell that they had to go through to get there. Like, if you see your friend getting something that you want, but they had to go through hell to get it, and you had to go through that same hell to get it, you probably wouldn't want it. I want kids. A lot of my friends have kids, but also some of my friends, like, they always tell me, like, girl, do not have kids right now. Like, you got the freedom that I don't have. I can't even go out when I want to go out. I gotta find a sitter. I gotta ask my mom to watch. And then they be having, like, baby daddy issues. The baby daddies be, like, ghetto. And they like, girl, you so lucky that you don't have these problems. And, like, even my friend was telling me, she was like, girl, you are so lucky that you don't have kids. Like, I can't get a moment's peace. Like, I'm always running after somebody, changing somebody's diaper, having to yell at somebody, cleaning up after somebody. She was just like, I feel like I could have accomplished so much more if I hadn't have had kids so early. And I'd be like, dang, because y'all looking at me like I'm just, you know, in the place to be, and I'm looking at y'all like, dang, who my kids gonna play with? I don't have no kids. Like, it just, I don't know. And I feel like it's such a joy to have, like, especially because I want a daughter. One of my closest friends has a daughter, and it's just like, oh, that's so cute. Like, when I see her with her little hair done and her little outfits on, I'll be like, oh, she's so cute. Like, I want one. You know, like having a little built-in mini best friend for the rest of your life. Like, I just think that's so beautiful, and I get that it's hard. I really do. So, I don't know, that comparison, and even like with me being single, I'll be seeing my friends in relationships, getting engaged, getting married, and I'm like, ooh, I'm nowhere near. Like, I am not even close. Like, not only did I not eat, I didn't even take a bite. Like, oh, it's so bad, y'all. Like, it's so bad. It's so bad. Pray for me. I'd be like, dang, like, it must be nice to, like, already have your person. Like, it just, I don't know, like, that's just somewhere in life that I want to be that I'm not there yet. He don't do this, he don't do that. Like, I'm lacking in this area, and he's not providing in this area, and I caught him doing this, and I caught him doing that, and I'm just so unhappy with him. We've been together for this long, and we have this together and that together, and our parents this, our parents, like, it's just so much. Like, it's literally just so much. And they don't always seem happy. Like, and if I had to trade that, they'll even tell me, like, girl, like, you are so lucky to be single. Like, I wish, you know, I could go back to being single or whatever. And then I see the flip side, where I see, like, my friends that are literally so happy in their relationships. I had one of my friends tell me, like, yo, I cannot wait for you to experience this. Like, it's the best relationship I've ever been in. I'm so happy. Like, and you see them going out and, like, taking pictures, date nights, and it's just so cute. Like, it's just so cute, and you wish you could be there, but you know that, like, there's other sides to it. Like, it's flip sides, and it's just like, you're comparing yourself, you know. And a lot of times, like, you don't know what type of pain or, like, It's a big, huge, enormous dragonfly right here, and I don't want it to fly into my car. Okay, so yeah, you don't know like the stuff that they go through, the things that they have to endure to have what you wish you had. It's also a scene in there where Molly is like, oh, we need to go on a trip, like I'm feeling this place, we should go to the Maldives, like we should go here, we should go there, all these tropical places out of the country that Molly wants to travel because she's in a financial place to where she can travel, like she can get there. And Issa's like, bro, like I don't have it, like I ain't got it. And that's so real. Like a lot of the times, because I don't have kids, like I don't have no huge major responsibilities like that. Like a lot of my money I get to keep to myself. Like I do get to be selfish in that way. And so I do typically have money to travel and stuff. And sometimes I'll be like, dang, like I wish I could. Okay, the cruise, y'all ate with that though. Even my friends with kids on the cruise, like they was like, F them kids, we going on this damn cruise, period. But like I travel a few times a year, so it's not realistic to always, you know, be able to call your friends up and like, oh, let's go to Antigua. And it's like they got kids, they got responsibilities, they got families, like, you know. And I felt that with Molly. It's like you want to experience that stuff with your best friend, and you can't, just because like y'all financial levels are not the same. And like you do end up doing that comparison, like damn, she's doing so much better than me, like she got her shit together and I don't. And even with Issa, like being in that position, like, you know, feeling like I can't do the things that my friend could do. Like she's like, girl, we could smoke weed and do yoga and watch movies at my place, but I can't, you know, I can't do that. And that's so real. Like it's just so real to see where your friends are and versus where you are. Sometimes that really can make you insecure. So I thought that was a fantastic theme. I loved that theme from the show. Ooh, this one, y'all, this one really does it for me. Really does it for me. So it was a part in there where Frida and Issa are giving a presentation at We Got Y'all, and Frida is leading the conversation, but Issa's hearing, like she's hallucinating and hearing something different in her mind, and she's like, yeah, educated black women are the least likely to find love, and they only have true fulfillment through their careers, like because they can't, you know, have successful relationships. Y'all, as much as I hate that statistic, it is so true. Like it's so true. This is a literal actual study. I'm gonna put it in here. Black women have the lowest rates of marrying out across rate lines. So we don't marry, black women are least likely to marry outside of their race. We see from the other theme that that's not true for black men. Like black men don't got no problem going outside of their race, but black women, we like to like be loyal to these black men who are not loyal to us. Me included. I'm attracted to black men, period. I'm not attracted to men of other races. And that's just me. I want my kids to look like me. I want my kids to have melanated, deep chocolate skin. Like, that's just me. It's nothing against nobody else, but hey, that's just how I feel. Okay, so this is Yale News. Fewer black women with postgraduate degrees are getting married and having children. And it's because, like, if you're looking for your equal, right? Black women are the most educated group of people societally by race and by gender. So if you're looking to marry somebody that's equally on your level, and black men are, number one, so open to dating outside of their race, and number two, they're not getting educated at the same rate as black women, it's going to be harder. Like, the more degrees you get, the harder it is for a black man who's less educated and less likely to date, like, you know, black women. It's going to be harder for you to find that match. Like, and it's like, that's why you see so many successful black women with men who don't amount up. Like, that's why all of these women now are breadwinners, and like the men are dependent and relying on them to be taken care of. That is scary. Like, that statistic scares the crap out of me. And I really do, like, one of my biggest regrets, I'm gonna tell y'all this. One of my biggest regrets is when I was at Tuskegee University, a HBCU full of black men who were clearly trying to get educated, going to school, the same school that I was at. My biggest regret is not dating at Tuskegee. I was so dumb to get into a relationship my sophomore year. And I was in that relationship for like 3 years, my whole college career. Like, I didn't allow myself to get out there and meet other guys and, like, you know, see what was available. Like, I hate that for me, because now me and that person are not even together, and I feel like I wasted a whole experience of being able to get to know other guys from the South. Ooh, that would have did my heart so good to have me a Southern man. These California men are not it, y'all. Like, oh, it's so bad. Like, I was literally in the heart of the South. I could have gotten somebody from Alabama, something like, and I just blew it. I blew it, having a full-blown relationship and just not exploring. So, advice to all my young girlies out there: when you go to college, don't be in a relationship. See what is out there. And then not only that, I went to USC. Now I'm out of that relationship. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I'm gonna join the black clubs, I'm gonna join the black organizations, and I'm gonna try to meet some guys. COVID 2020 COVID. I was like, dang, I can't have nothing. Like, I didn't even get to meet no friends, let alone like a man. So, and that would have been a lick too. USC, oh my god. Oh, it's hard out here. For the educated black girlies. Ooh, not being where you want to be at a certain age, and that feeling of feeling hopeless and defeated. We saw that with Lawrence. Like, when he was literally so down bad, like, he was trying to apply for all of these jobs. He was getting rejections left and right. Like, literally, he could not land a job at all. Like, he's watching Issa go to work every day, and he just sitting on the couch, like, rejection after rejection. Then he's like, all right, I'm gonna just forget it. Like, I have a college degree. I know what I want to do. I know my passion. Like, and his field is amazing. Like, application development and tech. Like, that's a good field. Web development, whatever he was doing. He like, forget it. I'm gonna just go work at Best Buy. Like, bro, that has to be the most humbling experience. Like, and that's sad for you to be in your 30s feeling like, dang, I can't even get a job. Like, in my field, in my career, I gotta go work retail. Like, and there's nothing wrong with that, but especially when you see your life going in a different direction and it's not there, like, ooh, that sucks. Even with Issa, like, having to sleep on Daniel's couch and, like, losing her place, not being able to afford to stay there anymore. Like,
I just want to fast forward to the part of my life when everything's okay.
Being that we got y'all, knowing that that's not where she was valued and, like, comfortable, it's just so, like, it was so bad. And I feel that because I know at 26, like, I am not where I thought I would be by 26. I thought I would be married by now. I thought I would have kids with an S by now, 2, maybe even 3 kids. I thought I would have my own house. Like, I don't know what I thought. Like, I don't know realistically how much I thought I was gonna accomplish in my 20s, but it don't look nothing like my vision board. Like, nothing like what I planned. So I understand, and I know so many other people feel, you know, that pressure of wanting to be somewhere in life that you're just not yet, and that has to be like such a crushing feeling. So I love that theme. I'm gonna make a part 2. Make sure y'all tune into that. Let me know what y'all think about these themes in Insecure. Let me know how y'all are liking being able to rewatch it on Netflix. Favorite episodes, favorite characters, who y'all stand in Issa's love life, which one y'all was wanting her to be with, which one y'all didn't want her to be with. And yeah, I'm gonna touch on some more in the next episode, but thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time. Bye.